Hey everyone! So, you may have noticed, microphone. I was yapping away, editing everything all this morning from yesterday's vlog, driving and all that shit, and I realised that you can't really hear me very well with the windows open, so I figured I would attach the microphone and see how we got on with that one. Might make things a bit better. Might make things a bit more optimal, should we say. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. So anyway, I thought, fuck it. So today is Saturday, it's 2 o'clock, well it's 10 to 2, and I thought I've not really done anything yet this morning, apart from brush the dogs out because they're both covered in hair. So I thought I would go for a little bimble down the local reservoir. I've mapped out about a 3-mile walk, which should be quite nice. So yeah, hopefully it should be quite lovely, and you know, the sun's out, but it's not boiling hot. It's like, my car reckons it's about 21 degrees, so that's pretty cool. This dickhead in front of me still got his indicator on. So yeah, it should be quite a nice day. It's nice and sunny. We'll stop in maybe for a drink at some point, and yeah, we'll go from there. So it might be a bit of a shorter one today, but you know, just to carry on getting practiced at doing my vlog and shit. So anyway, I thought I'd bring you guys along for the ride, so I'll chat to you all in a second. Managed to get here. It doesn't actually look that busy, so you know, maybe we'll get a half decent walk out of it. But anyway, this is pretty much it. I'm going to extend the pole up a little bit. You see all around. So there is a road over there, but for now we're heading towards the forest in there, so should be a nice little hour and 20 maybe. We'll yeah, hopefully get some scenic AF things going on there, so should be fun. See you in a bit. Just thought I'd jump on, have a bit of a chat about good habits, really. So obviously, yesterday I spent most of the day in the car driving, and I went into a survey that was a bit pants. So I woke up this morning absolutely exhausted, and to be fair, for quite a fair reason. You know, it's quite tiring. Driving 8 hours, that's a huge ass sycamore there. It's quite tiring driving that far, and obviously as well, you know, I'm in the middle of a cutting phase of my weightlifting / bodybuilding kind of career, if you want to call it that. So I'm sort of running on a lot of fumes, basically. I don't have an awful lot of energy for things, and sometimes I can get quite kind of low and get quite kind of upset about stuff. But I've just come across these little ruins here. Let's go and look at these. Oh, stinging nettles, shit. Oh, they're just obviously a wall of some description. Maybe that was looks like it might have been a house at some point. Pretty nice little space. Hello, Pasty, you're kind of in the way. Ooh. So should we maybe go left here, have a explore along here? See what's this way. Go on, Ellie, you make a racket. Oh, here we go. half. I actually left my phone in the car, which is a silly fucking idea. I don't actually know where I'm going. I've not got a map on me. And to be fair, it's quite busy, so getting away from some people would actually be quite nice. Get some quiet, without listening to kids screaming and shouting. So yeah, anyway, where was I? So yeah, I'm currently in a weight loss phase of my kind of bodybuilding slash sort of weightlifting career, which basically means I'm not eating enough calories to thrive, basically. Your BMR, which is your base metabolic rate, is how many calories you burn just on a daily. Mine's about 2,500, 2,600. And a day I'm eating about 1,900 calories, which is a deficit of about sort of, 600 to 700 calories a day. It's quite a lot, basically. So yeah, obviously it's not a long-term thing. It doesn't happen all the time, but it's just, this is pretty cool. Nice big clearing here. Very cool. But obviously, yeah, basically TLDR is I'm just tired, and I'm tired. I don't recover quite as well, don't sleep as well, and I don't quite have as much energy as I normally do. So what I'm trying to get at is, obviously, when you're having a bit of a tiring time, a bit of a rubbish day, it's quite easy to feel a bit shit, and allow that to basically ruin the rest of your day. So obviously that's when the whole kind of idea of good habits come in, because then you can do something like I'm doing today, and you recognize the fact that you're feeling a bit crap and a bit emotional, and you come out for a walk, and despite the flies and the fact I don't really know where I'm going, I will be in a better mood once I get back. So this sort of stuff always does help. So yeah, like I said, think about the things that make you happy, write them down on a piece of paper, and yeah, just consider that maybe the next time you're feeling a bit pants or a bit crap, feeling like life's getting a bit too much, just have a little look at your list and think about what things you can do to try and give yourself a couple of tools for success and cheer you up a little bit, because or don't, I mean, like I said, this is just the stuff that works for me. I struggle to be in a bad mood when I'm out, the weather is nice, I've got my dog with me, or dogs in this case, and I get to go and yomp for a couple of hours or a couple of miles and explore some cool places like we are today. Come on, Nelly. God, that dog makes so much fucking noise. So yeah, like I said, it's very difficult to be upset when you've got a view kind of like this. I don't know how much of it you can see, but it's a wide angle lens, so I'm probably suggesting you can see a fair amount. So yeah, nice sorbus here. Come on, pig. I think you might have to go and jump back in the river again when we get back to the car. But anyway, so yeah, that's the moral of the story. That's the good bit of wisdom today. Obviously, I'm not a counsellor and I'm not a life coach or anything, but obviously I know what works for me, and if it works for me, there's a good chance that it'll work for you. So hopefully that will help. But anyway, let's get back to it. I've got to be honest, I think Osmotherley is probably one of my underappreciated places. It's got a nice little walk up over the top of the ridge. You can go up along there, it takes you all the way down that way. You see roseberry topping and all that. Maybe. Unless I've completely fucking guffed that. There's a nice walk over the top there where those trees are. Maybe just make them out. Up there you can camp, well you can, there's a little bench up there. I used to do that quite a lot, and you walk back through these fields, coming back down the hill. Through, you can kind of make it out a bit there. Or is it through that woodland over there? Might be through that one over there. I've walked quite a lot of these places before. It's just whether or not I kind of remember that I've walked them, or where I've walked, how far I've walked along it, that kind of thing. So, yeah. But, yeah, so it's just nice and it's quiet. I believe that looks to me like it might have been a rabbit warren of some description. You can see here. Or something's been digging it out. It's too big, too small to be a badger. Pasty's investigating and also covered in shit. Because I tell you what, with this dog, if there is mud, she will fucking find it. But yeah. So we'll carry on drashing through. Yeah, so further to what I was talking about earlier on, just like, I don't know if this works for everyone else, but I'll tell you, like for me, just the feeling of the wind in my face, I was going to say through my hair, but that would be a bit of a misnomer, wouldn't it really? On the fact that I don't have any. Although when my beard's longer, you can feel it going through your beard, and you can hear it going through your beard if it's next to your ears. But yeah, just the peace and quiet and the calm that you get from just wandering around. You know, of course, all these like, you get to sort of see some really nice things, and it's really pretty, you know, all this bell heather, and I know up over there, up on top of that hill I showed you earlier on, they've got grouse actually, I think. If you come sort of here in like February, March, you'll hear a lot of grouse knocking around, which is kind of quite nice. You see them every now and then, especially if you've got dogs, because not that they're supposed to, but you know, the dogs will flush them out and get them all skitty. You see them a lot more often. Yeah. There's actually some birds over there actually, and actually not too far from here, there is actually, I'm just trying to think topographically kind of where it's to, but there's a place in just outside Harrogate, which isn't too far from Northallerton. I sort of feel like it's the other side of the moors that's got curlews on it. So if you want to go and see some fancy birds, that would be the place to go. But yeah, no, just something about just the peace and quiet, being in and around nature, and just sort of being with your thoughts a little bit. I say I left my phone in the car, which is normally a bit of a silly idea, and I wouldn't recommend you do it in case anything happened. But it's very nice just to not have it and not have the dinging or the messages or the whatever, which of course I know I've kind of defeated the whole object of that by having a camera in my hand. But, you know, just stay with me. But yeah, so like I said, if you're ever kind of feeling a bit low and a bit crap, it's always worth having a bimble with a camera, having a bimble and going for a little walk. Clears the air a little bit. And just like that, heading down this hill to the little ford I thought we were going to turn out next to. You can't see it there. And the car is parked at the other end of this road. So, nice little walk done, I think. Right. We are all fed. Well, I am a little bit fed. I had an ice cream. Just the one scoop. Dogs have had some water. I need to have some water. You good Nelly pig? Are you a good Nelly pig? Anyway, so another little bimble completed. I think we must have done probably about 3 miles, I guess. Driver door open. No, it isn't. So that was quite nice. Nice little scamper. Excuse me, running through the rivers. Yeah, nice little scamper, ran through some rivers. You know, can't really complain too much about that. So yeah, I went all the way along the reservoir, and then sort of up the left-hand side, up through some woodlands, which I've not actually walked through before. Which, to be fair, I didn't know was there. I've walked past them, but I've never actually walked through them. So yeah, it was quite a nice little bimble. So yeah, we're probably going to head back, I think. Go and have maybe get a drink on the way back or something. Whet my appetite. Yeah, head home. So thanks for joining me, guys. Yeah, we'll get this one thrown together. Try and make this one a little bit more artistic. It might come out autistic. Knowing me, it definitely will. But either way, it'll be a nice little scoot. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for joining me, guys, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you in a bit.